Fabiano Caruana. Fabiano, please.
Bizim növbəti oyunumuz Viswanathan Anandla Fabiano Caruana arasında heç şey ilə başa çatmışdı. Hər iki şahmatçının oyununa bağlı fikirlərini öyrənək.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the theory is around here, but I saw this knight h4. It looked interesting, and the point is somewhere I want to take and play knight f5. Okay, yeah, black has many moves here, like rook e8, or okay, a6 seems to threaten d4, but I thought that in any case I might have knight d5, and I can take on e7. And okay, rook e8 was another move I looked at, but I thought maybe I can play rook c1 anyway. And at some point I might try to take and play knight f5. Yeah, and here I like my position. I don't know, maybe queen g2, knight d6, and d3, but it looked strange to play like this. I think, yeah, anyway, here this was a moment where I could have maybe played g4. And at this position didn't seem so clear to me. Queen c6 and maybe b5 at some moment. And my knight on g2 is misplaced. Oh yeah, this knight f4 was interesting here. And knight fd5. But I thought after queen e6 there's probably nothing. Yeah. So otherwise I thought I have some advantage.
If g6, then some knight e4 or knight d5.
I thought g4.
G4 even, yeah, that's right.
And if take knight e4 is winning.
No, rook f6 wins.
Oh yeah, even rook.
Sure. But yeah, no, so queen e6.
Yeah, and here I maybe can repeat with knight f4, but I didn't see anything else, and I thought I might just end up down a pawn.
Yeah. In fact, I even was considering this, but then I'm forced to play. I mean, I could have done this in the game as well. I'd be forced to play knight c7, knight g7 somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't really think about this. Can I?
Because after g6, then I'm no longer in a situation where I have to give my bishop.
Yeah.
But in the game, I kind of, I don't know, what did you think of this?
Yeah, I thought take knight f4, let's say rook e8. And I was thinking about something like a4 maybe. Somewhere knight b5. Or, okay.
Yeah. It was a tough choice for me, because I'm not too happy with having to play knight c7, but on the other hand, it keeps, it takes away the d5 square.
No, I think this was the correct way to play it.
Yeah, takes, e5, knight h3, knight e6, queen g2, takes.
I feel like it's probably very close to equal here. I mean,
yeah,
slightly better for, I mean, it's really microscopic advantage. Yeah, and I mean, knight b4 was, knight b4 after,
yeah,
after knight b4.
He said I actually could play knight b4.
Because a3, knight c2,
a3, and the point is he comes for this pawn. And if bishop d2, then he can take. And I'm not in time to trap the knight. He's not in time to trap it.
The knight's never trapped, I think.
Yes. Well, now you're threatening to go back.
Yeah, but it's pretty slow. I mean, you always have b5.
But then you get c5, right?
No, I mean, maybe after bishop c3, you can...
but then bishop b2, bishop a3, rook a1 might be...
Okay, yeah. It's also equal.
Sure.
And here I thought maybe I have a slight something, but it's...
Well, this would have been unfortunate. I kind of thought this was a fortress because I go here and I just wait on d6. But then I realized that if he comes...
To g3, yeah?
But not right away, because here I'll go knight b8 d7. I think you have to do it like this.
But the knight on d7 I can play g5, right? Doesn't matter?
Oh, knight d8, knight f7.
Knight f7, so...
Yeah. So he'll go here, and then I come here.
And put on g3.
And then again I'm thinking, and then suddenly this is a problem. It's fine with a pawn on g5, because I can play here knight d8, bishop g3, knight f7. F7. But with the pawn on g4, it doesn't work.
But if king e6 there, bishop g3 is coming, yeah?
Yes, and then I'm pinned. Basically, if I go back
You
to
don't have any
D6,
moves,
D4 wins
yeah.
piece. Well, wins a pawn. But then I just decided to make these moves and
I don't
keep the
see any-
knights.
I don't see any ideas.
yeah, because also black's plan is knight d8 f7, which I could have done without a6 actually. I could have done something like this and knight f7 also. I mean, it's very solid. But I like this because some lines I want to play knight c5 later. I mean, when he opens up with d4. h4 has the thing for me that I have to calculate a bit, but essentially we have closed the king side now. So after this, it's just drawn. I mean, if he takes knight g3, knight f6, and he can't make any further progress.
And king is not going anywhere. White's king, yeah.
There's nothing happening, simply. I'll just keep repeating. And that's it. So, yeah, we just repeated 3 times.
Fabiano, you thought that maybe, I mean, the ending was good for you, or you were just okay, you understood that it should be a draw and just tried your best,
Fabiano
at
Caruana
least to check your opponent.
sual verildi. Oyunla bağlı siz necə gördünüz? Oyuna yaxın heçəşənin olduğunu və onunla razılaşdınızmı nəticə etibarilə?
Well, after opening, I was pretty satisfied. I thought I had an interesting position. I mean, it's probably not any better for white, but it's some kind of play, which is what I was hoping to get. But yeah, I mean, once we got into the endgame, I already felt like the advantage is pretty much, or I mean, there's no advantage. And yeah, maybe around here I should have tried something else. But I think black should be fine. I mean, there's no real reason why white has any advantage. Okay, yeah, I mean, this endgame, I can't imagine there are any chances for white.
Nə deyə bilərəm? Əslində debütdən dərhal sonra kifayət qədər maraqlı vəziyyətlər və maraqlı oynanılası bir vəziyyətin lövhədə olduğunu gördüm və kifayət müəyyən üstünlüklərin də olduğunu hər iki tərəfdə qeyd etməliyəm, amma nəticə etibarilə ağların kifayət qədər, yəni qalib gəlmək üçün maksimal bir mütləq bir üstünlüyə də əldə etdiyini tam söyləyə bilmərəm.
Dear colleagues, if we have any questions.
Səmkarlar, suallarınız varsa buyura bilərsiniz. Buyurun Nazlı xanım. Mikrofonu gözləyəyəm lütfən.
Okay, you will be the second one.
Mikrofonu yaxın tutaq lütfən auditoriyaya.
Sualım Vishy Anand'adır.
Well, the question goes to Vishy Anand. First of all, I personally, as his ardent chess fan, I'd like to congratulate him on his wonderful performance. And congratulations, well, which is almost is the second place in this tournament, which certainly actually bumps you up in the ranking. The second place. Well, are you generally happy with your overall? Are you content with your performance in this tournament?
Yes, I would say, broadly speaking, yes. I won some very nice games, and I'm quite pleased. It's a pity about the first game, because you don't get too many like those, but yeah, afterwards I think I made up for it.
Vishy, just to expand on that a little bit, more generally, in the events since the match, is there something that's a little bit freeing, a little bit liberating, taking the pressure off, that's helped to improve your good run of form?
I don't know. Clearly, it's a different perspective, suddenly starting to play tournaments again instead of having a match always in the background. But it's hard to say. For instance, I still don't know really why I played so badly in Baden, but I'm happy with the other 3 events, of course. London, Zurich, and here, obviously I'm very satisfied.
No, I guess after this, the preparation starts for your most important event of the year. Can you share a little bit about how you're going to live the next month?
Fabiano Caruana Ne seviyede olacak?
I wouldn't say it's the most important event of the year, but yeah, it's quite an important event for me. I hope that I'll be playing better than I have the last couple of months. Although here the last couple of games I've been relatively satisfied. I mean, I got a bit lucky against Kremnik, but in general I haven't played so poorly as I have in the games before that. So yeah, I hope that I can continue with decent form in the Grand Prix. But I mean, yeah, I don't try to look at any single event as the most important. I mean, I think that just puts extra pressure on yourself. So I'll just take it as any other one.
Fabiano, last year here in Shamkir, you won, numbers of games, very interesting games. But this year, what went wrong? Maybe you felt pressure, or just some other reasons?
Fabiano Caruana sual verirdi ki, keçən il Şəmkirdə keçirilən turnirdə 2014-cü ildə qələbələrinizin sayı daha çoxdur, maraqlı oyunlar çoxdur. Bu il nə oldu? Bir növ təzyiq hiss etdinizmi üzərinizdə?
I can't say. I mean, it went so wrong. +1 is. I mean, it's still a fine result. But yeah, the start was very difficult. Losing with white in such a drawn position against Magnus was. I mean, after that, it was already difficult to get back into the tournament, and I also missed a clear chance to win against Anish. But I mean, after that, I think I made the most of my chances. So, I mean, the result is not bad, but it's also nothing special. And I mean, when you start badly and finish well, it always seems a bit better.
You felt better.
Yeah, I mean, if after round 5 you had told me that I would finish with +1, I would be pretty happy.
Sualınız var. Buyurun mikrofon ama lütfen.
I have a question to Anand. 2 days ago, I told him that when I look at his game, I prayed with Islamic and Indian mantras. I prayed, and I think that it will help him.
You bring what Indian matches?
What?
Could you repeat your question again? You brought what?
Pray mantras, Islamic and Indian, and I want to know: do you use an Indian mantras? And if you use, which of them?
Okay.
He will translate.
Okay, well, try to make it.
Well, I'm grateful you prayed for me, but I don't want to say what I do. That's fairly personal, but thank you.
Bəli, bir sual belə oldu ki,
It did help, as it seems.
Bəli, dua eləmək, şəxsi məsələn, oyundan əvvəl dualara gəldikdə, bəli, konkret demək istəmirəm hansı rituallardan istifadə elədim, amma deyərdim ki, bəli, özümə xas bir şəkildə dua elədim.
So if we don't have any questions, we thank the players.
Əlavə sorular yoxsa hər iki şahmatçıya minnətdarlığımızı bildiririk.
No,